his butt.
Wait a minute, Doc.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Hold up just a minute. This is Chase, and I'm here with Andrew. Still no Kyle.
Yo, what's up? How we living?
Is that your best impression of Kyle?
That is me doing Kyle, and I'm so glad that he's not with us right now. Honestly, it's been a breath of fresh air to be without him for some time.
Is it the stench?
The stench, the attitude, and just his face. He's just got a weird face, and you can't really do much about it.
You do know he's coming back next week, right?
Don't remind me.
That's right. That's an update for everybody. Kyle will be back on the show next week.
So
but
I wouldn't trust him. So it might be another...
he does love ruining your life, so I do trust him that he will be back to ruin your life with another episode. Yeah. But right now we're talking about video games, right?
Yeah, dude. N64s and Game Boys and GameCubes. Let's go.
Not quite, Andrew. We're talking about video game movies.
Oh, I thought this was a special episode about the SNES.
No. Maybe down the road, but not this one.
Okay, cool. Well, take it away.
We're going to test your knowledge and see if you can guess the top 10 highest grossing video game movies of all time. You don't have to fight Kyle off on this one. There is no competition. I will say, though, if you get the majority of them wrong, we'll throw you into the Sarlacc pit.
Can you just throw me off my balcony?
I can.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good way to go. I'll just hit the pavement down below, and that'll be it. It'll be quick.
It's a good 4 stories, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a steep drop.
Knowing your luck, you'll land on both legs, just break them. But here we go. We're going to pick out the top 10 highest grossing video game movies of all time. Now, one little caveat with you here. These are video game to movies, not movies to video games.
Oh.
So...
Say that again for me one more time.
These are movies that are made from the source material of a video game.
Oh, like book to movie? I think I get it.
You think you got it?
I think I'm on the same page, same wavelength.
Same wavelength. Gotcha. All right. Well, here we go. This is coming from, where did I pull this number? TheNumbers.com, because the Box Office Mojo was a little off, believe it or not.
Well, Numbers.com is a pretty prestigious website.
Yeah, I think so. There's a dash in it.
Oh, yeah.
And they stole the Netflix logo.
Oh, they know what they're talking about.
I cross-checked these numbers with several other sources, so these are accurate and up-to-date.
Okay.
There's maybe a little hint in there for you, up-to-date.
Ooh.
But let's get started. See... do you want to just start off, see if you can guess at number 10 or just take random stabs?
Super Mario Brothers is number 1.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers is number 1.
That's actually a pretty solid movie.
Check the thumbnail for this episode if you didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. That was a good family movie. It wasn't anything like spectacular, but it was a good watch.
What are you playing now, by the way?
Payday 3.
Still Payday 3?
Oh, that's all I'm playing, brother.
I need to get back to playing Alan Wake. What's the last game you finished?
Was it Alien Isolation?
The last game you finished?
I think so.
How long ago was that?
About 2 years ago.
Wow.
I just got back into playing video games a little less than a year ago.
Okay.
So, because I finished that on the PS4. I got the PS5 for my birthday last August. I started playing in like the fall that summer, took a break, but now I've been hot and heavy for the past few months. So, I don't see it stopping.
Just finished Silent Hill 2, and that scared the dog shit out of me, which...
That makes sense.
Yeah, it was a great, perfect game almost, I would say. Do you want to guess how much the Super Mario Brothers movie made?
Was it in the billions?
It was in the billions.
Like 1.5 billion?
1.3. So you were very close.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
1.3 billion. That's impressive.
That is very impressive.
But I mean, Super Mario Brothers for a video game...
Is Mario like the most iconic video game character of all time?
I would say
I
so.
would say I would put him in number. Well, like that is such a... it's just a brand alone that's so easy to market, and like people love that. Like,
yeah.
It's a go-to for multi-generations. Speaking of which, is Pokemon on this list? The Pokemon, the original movie?
No.
Are you fucking...
Not in the top 10.
Are you kidding me?
You're talking about the original movie from the 90s.
Yeah,
right?
one with Mewtwo and
yeah,
like
did not make it.
Pokemon 2?
Did not make it.
What the fuck is wrong with the world?
And that's one we need to cover one day. On the
honestly,
original, so yeah.
The first one, we should do an episode where we do 1 and 2, because I vividly remember both.
Yeah. I mean, because it was so big for us. I mean, it's still huge now.
I mean, dude, we talk about, that's why we were talking about iconic like video game characters and just franchises, like I put Pokemon up there with Mario. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, that's an all-timer for me.
Right.
Like I'll take that to my deathbed. I love for that franchise.
Did it start as an anime first, though?
You know what?
Because, I mean, I know we're counting it as a video game movie, but at the same time...
I think the video game came first, and then
Okay.
the anime came shortly thereafter.
I'd have to
I could
trust
be
you
wrong.
on that.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure video game came out and then anime was right there.
I don't know enough about Pokemon to go that route. But yes, no, the original Pokemon 1 and 2 are not on this list, at least not in the top 10. I'm only looking at the top 10. You want to take another stab?
Yeah. Well, okay, I never saw this, but I'm going to stay in the Pokemon vein. There was that Ryan Reynolds Pikachu movie. Was it Detective Pikachu or something like that?
You are correct. It came in at number 5.
Okay. So we're
I think there
making
was
up.
a sequel to that, too.
Was there really?
Yeah. I saw some clips of it just because I was interested in the Ryan Reynolds Pikachu part, and it actually was really funny.
I mean, I'm sure Ryan Reynolds is always funny.
That one comes in at $428 million at the box office, which is really solid, but not what you think a Pokemon would do. So you got 2 of the top 10 so far, 1
Okay.
and 5.
Alrighty. I'm trying to think. Digimon's not in there, is it?
No. No.
Hey, I like that one. That was another classic.
I will say, like our other times we did this, think about more modern hits with more money going into the box
Okay,
office and more people.
What about?
And I wouldn't say hits either. That's a bad
We were
choice. of
talking
words.
about Jim Carrey earlier. What about Sonic?
You know, it's a weird one, Andrew. I'm going to give it to you twice. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 from this past year at number 3 with $489 million, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 at number 8 with $403 million. Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one of that series, at number 13 with $302 million. So that trilogy did some damage in the box office.
Okay, I haven't seen any of them. Have you?
No, I'm not. I grew up playing a lot of Sonic, though.
I did too. I had it on my
I had a Genesis.
Sega Dreamcast.
Dreamcast and Genesis.
Actually, what was the handheld one? The Game Gear.
Yeah.
Sega Game
Gear.
I played that a lot.
So I had Sonic 2, which is considered one of the best games of all time.
Yeah, I did too.
So love that one. It's been ported to shit and back all over the place, but
Did you ever have a GameCube?
no,
The Sonic game for the GameCube was phenomenal as well.
I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, it was great. It was more 3D, but it was
We
excellent,
really need Leif on this show.
honestly.
Like that's where we would shine right now.
Leif would be able to fucking put us straight for this one.
He would have all the info.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd probably make this episode palatable for our listeners.
And then he'd smack us.
What do you got next for us? So just as like a little scorekeeping here, you got 1, you got 3, you got 5, and you got 8.
Okay, so modern. I'm trying to think modern.
Yeah.
There are
Doesn't mean actually good. We said this last time. This is the top 10 highest grossing. Doesn't mean these movies are great.
I am going to start running out of ideas here soon. One, because I don't really pay attention. Oh, what about the Minecraft movie?
Minecraft movie checks in at number 2. That's how well that movie's doing right now.
Yeah.
And that's still in
It's
theaters.
still in theaters. Damn.
$873 million. That has a chance to break $1 billion.
It probably will.
Yeah, I would think so. But, I mean, that's a huge game. Like, I think, what is that, the second best-selling game of all time?
Something like that. And
It's in the top 3.
that's one that escaped me. I never was into Minecraft.
It's a kid's game that came after us. We were in college.
Yeah, but I had friends in high school that were playing that shit in English class in the back row.
No, I never. It looked like glaucoma.
I had an acquaintance, Evan, who brought his like laptop into school and like schmoozed the teachers. Like, I'm just taking notes. I'm just using this to like, and he was fucking playing Minecraft.
So what's the appeal to Minecraft?
I think it's just like an open world that you can build and create whatever the hell you want. I know people that literally created like UK's campus, like in its entirety, and like built like Rep Arena. We just lost 15 listeners.
We lose 15 listeners an episode, so it's fine.
fine.
At least we got more in reserve.
right.
So keep guessing here.
Oh, goodness. God, I don't know. Minecraft. Wasn't there
So you got the top three.
Wasn't there an Uncharted movie?
There was. Uncharted actually then at number 7 with $407 million.
I know of that movie because of the game, but it was also a game that escaped me and I never really played, even though I heard it was like phenomenal. Like the series
I played them in early college. They were really good.
Yeah.
Very good games. It was the Indiana Jones games we never got.
I remember my mom got me one for free and gave it to me when I was like in college. She's like, the guy at Best Buy said you would love this game. And at the time, I knew everything. I was like, doubt that. I don't think I ever played it. So, sorry,
Turns
Mom.
out you would have probably loved it.
I would have loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen gameplay. I've seen footage. I know it's made it into a movie and it was that successful.
You're an Indiana Jones fan, so
Yeah.
I was too. That's the only reason it got
essentially-
me hooked in college. So, because again, we were getting shitty Indiana Jones movies and getting shitty games. So
I think what turned me off, because I know they made like so many sequels, and I just thought it was one of those like pump and dump games where like people bought it no matter what, and it was just not,
there was
not
only
appealing. But I think there were 3 or 4.
four total.
Yeah.
I think.
Which is still a lot for any
Yeah.
series or franchise, but yeah, I knew they. When did they make that movie? That was
2022.
okay. I
And,
knew it was recent.
I never saw it, but I heard it was absolute dog shit.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, Tom Holland's in it, so of course it's gonna
That's
be
what it
dog
was.
shit.
Yeah. You don't like Tom Holland at all?
Not in that role. No.
Okay, I know.
Just keep playing Spider-Man, bro.
He is great at Spider-Man.
He's great at
I
Spider-Man.
think he is
That's-
the perfect Spider-Man.
but that's about my limits with him. Everything else I've seen him in, I don't think he's a very good actor.
That's fair. He's a really good dancer.
Yes, and he's very athletic.
Yeah.
Very wise kid
Very
for his age.
Very talented dancer. People
Yeah.
don't necessarily realize that, but he is
And
like,
he
classically
seems-
trained.
He seems like a good dude.
He does.
He seems like somebody you
He's
would go
genuine.
bro down with.
For sure.
think
You
he's-
wouldn't be able to drink with him. He doesn't
No,
drink anymore.
he's straight
but-
edge, yeah, and he's
Yeah.
about to retire.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he's
Hey, I mean, he's made millions, like
Yeah.
hundreds of millions.
he acts like he's
probably.
like 82.
Hey,
I act younger than him, and I'm older.
hey, I have a lot of respect for that guy.
I guess. Anyway, moving on. There's way worse celebrities out there.
The Witcher.
The Witcher is not. Did The Witcher become a movie, or was that?
Oh, you know, it's
A TV
it's
series,
TV
right?
Series. Hey, what's the difference?
But
between,
hey, it confused me though. I was
Hey,
like,
that's film. That's film. You know, what's the difference between a movie and TV show? It's all
this is
film. It's all the
confined to
same.
one sitting, one movie.
Yes. The Witcher was because I was what's his name? Superman, really hot guy, who played him. Who was-
Henry Cavill,
Yeah, he was
or Cavell. How do you say it out
yeah,
there?
whatever. He was
His
the-
career's ruined.
thanks to Hold Up Podcast. You know,
Yeah.
we're sending.
It was
shockwaves.
ruined way before this came out.
Henry Cavill.
Cavill, that's it.
He did Witcher. That was like a Netflix original, I think. Actually,
Yeah.
it was very popular.
yeah,
like-
but it kind of came and went, and then people stopped talking about it. Like,
Yeah, but it-
mostly like they do.
It had very high ratings. Like it was in like the high 8s on like IMDb. But regardless, I don't fucking know of anything else, man.
So you've named number 1, Super Mario movie. Number 2, Minecraft movie. Number 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Jason.
Number 5, Pokemon Detective Pikachu. You named number 7, Uncharted. Number 8, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So you're missing 9, 4, and 6.
There wasn't a Halo movie, was there?
There was not a Halo movie. Or at least not a... I think there was an animated movie or something.
Okay, and
I don't
there's-
know.
James Bond doesn't count because that was movie
Correct.
or book before it was any of the other mediums.
Right.
Dude, I don't know. I'm at a loss. And I'm
So
just gonna keep-
you're also missing number 10.
Well, why don't you just tell me since you seemingly know everything?
I do
okay?
not. I will tell you this.
You got an encyclopedia
I would
in
have.
your hands.
I would have never. I know. It's just a list of numbers. It's not an encyclopedia.
Numbers.com, baby.
Yeah, numbers.com.
Tell the world what you know.
All about numbers.com. Please sponsor us. Think about Aladdin with number 10. Like, it should get you right on the right path.
Aladdin?
Yeah, kind of like that same style of.
Assassin's Creed?
No. But I mean, like,
Aren't they making
I
that
think
into a
I think
movie?
I think same company, Ubisoft. So Ubisoft.
Oh, I'm going to be mad when I can't name this.
I say Aladdin because it's like the vibes of Aladdin.
So, like Arabian, like Middle Eastern?
There you go. You're on it.
What? Can you give me another hint? Because
Has a prince in it.
shit. I don't fucking know.
Prince of Persia, number 10.
Oh yeah,
Sands of Time.
I would not have guessed that. So I never played
But
it.
it does have that Aladdin vibe,
For
right?
sure. I mean, that's Persia's Iran now, but
Yeah.
like, still same geographical area
So
in the globe.
I forgot that was a movie.
I didn't know it was a movie.
And I never played those games. I know nothing about them. So if I butchered that for anybody,
Yeah,
that-
sorry to those that I offended that love
supposedly
Prince of Persia.
great game though. Supposedly great series. I don't know.
Supposedly.
Made $336 million, and that's at number 10.
That is impressive.
So number 9 was a popular mobile game.
Oh, wait a second. Mobile game.
Yeah, you got it. I know you do.
Hold on. What was the biggest game? The Angry Birds movie, wasn't
The
it?
Angry Birds movie is in number 9 with $352 million.
Okay. That's not bad. I never saw that. Was Chris
No.
Pratt in that one too?
I don't know. Never saw it. Never, because it came in 2016. That was well after the craze of Angry Birds. It's
Yeah.
kind of like they missed their calling there, but it still cracked the top 10, so it still had some juice in the tank. We got 2 more. We got 6 and 4 left. I'll
Just
start with number 6. So 6 is a game from back in the heyday. We were really young when this game came out. I am pretty sure that most people that saw this movie had no clue that this was a video game and thought they were just going to some random action movie starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Of course.
Do you have a guess now?
Jumanji.
It's not Jumanji. No.
That's not a video game.
Not
but
a video game.
Board game.
Yeah, sure. Was it a board game before a movie or a movie before the big game?
The board game inspired the movie.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I think it's the opposite. But
We also need to do that one later on, too, as well.
yeah.
Well, anyway, this game I played as a kid on Sega Genesis. It's a chaotic game about destroying cities.
It's Rampage, isn't it?
It's Rampage.
Yeah.
Heard it was an absolute terrible movie.
I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. That was the movie, but now I remember it.
Yeah.
Fucking Rampage. That was a fun game when we were kids.
Yeah. It was easy.
It was so easy. You just destroyed everything.
You just had a time limit. You just destroyed city.
Yeah.
Move on.
They made a remake for it, I think on PS2 or PS3 or something like that.
Oh, God.
Years down the line. Because I remember my buddy, when there were still video game rentals, it was like his 11th or 12-year-old birthday party. So it was either PS2 or PS3, like right in the cusp. And it was not fun. It wasn't good.
I can believe that. I think that right now
At least
people
from what I remember.
people would be
wrong.
open for like a remaster of that game.
Maybe it was Xbox actually. It might have just been Xbox
Yeah.
exclusive.
Do you
but
remember the news reporter in that game?
Vaguely.
He was like really funny,
Vaguely.
just kind of like off the wall.
Well, okay, so the characters in that were like a giant ape and like a wolf or
Lizard.
a lizard and an ape, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was like, if I remember, it was like Lizzie.
I couldn't tell you their names.
Stupid names, and then George or something for the ape. The ape is what's, I guess, and the only thing I know about this movie is I've seen the poster and a trailer a long time ago, because I think this came out in, 2018?
Whatever.
$427 million at the box office.
Yeah, gag me.
Not good.
Move on to 4. 'cause
Number 4, last one. This is a huge video game franchise. I don't know anything about this movie.
Okay.
It's more fantasy, but it had a ton of players. People get behind it. It's like that Skyrim series kind of thing. I think it was like RPG. I don't know. I may be butchering this one.
Can you give me any other hints here, or are we just gonna?
There's orcs in it. The video game cover I remember had like a little green orc on it.
I have no idea. Just tell me what it is.
It's Warcraft.
Oh, Okay. Leroy Jake. That guy.
Yeah,
that game. Yeah, that's a strategy-ish. I mean, it's strategy.
Is it RPG?
I don't think it's RPG.
Then I butchered it.
It's okay.
I thought it was like
It might be partially RPG, but I know it's strategy. For
yeah,
sure.
it was really hard to kind of give you any hints because I know nothing. But that comes in at number 4, and it checks in with $438 million in
Don't
the box
even
office.
remember that movie coming out.
I don't either. It was 2016.
Who was in it?
I couldn't tell you.
World of Warcraft is a
Very successful video game franchise.
yeah.
So do you want to know the top 20 outside of the top 10?
Sure, just lay it
I'll
on
speed
me.
run them.
Yeah.
Resident Evil, the final chapter.
Tomb Raider going to be in here? Lara Croft or something?
We'll see. Number 12, Battleship,
Oh, God.
which is more of a board
That's a
game.
board game,
Yeah,
not a
so I
video
don't
game.
think that should be disqualified. As we said, number 13, Sonic the Hedgehog. 14, Five Nights at Freddy's, which is recent. Resident Evil Afterlife at 15. Tomb Raider at 16.
There you go.
Lara Croft Tomb Raider at 17.
Ooh.
Assassin's Creed at 18.
Okay, so they did make an Assassin's Creed
They
game.
did. Number 19, Resident Evil Retribution. And number 20, Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves.
No thanks.
After that was a Need for Speed movie. And then number 22, the Pokemon movie
That is just a crock
from
of
1999.
shit.
Made $163 million at the box office. But remember,
That was what-
movie tickets were lower than,
Was that 99?
99. So I get it.
That was a huge deal when that came out, though.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember?
Yeah, it was huge.
That was
I mean,
such a craze.
But I mean, in 99, $163 million for a kid's movie that's getting it.
yeah.
Because think about all the numbers we do.
Yeah.
And these kids' movies make 20, 30 million. And this crushed it.
That's one we really got to go back and visit because there's so much nostalgia with that. All the toys and paraphernalia you got at McDonald's and Burger King and the shit they gave you at the movie. Like, I mean, that is, to me, that is like the ultimate video game movie.
Yeah.
You know?
What's your top 3 video games of all time? If you had,
Video games of all time?
yeah, not in how anyone else will see it, but how you see it.
Okay.
So your favorites,
My number 1 is Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Yeah, I think that is one that I could play forever and, find something new and I'd be content. It's a beautiful game. There's so much to explore. I
Yeah.
love open world RPGs. Number 2 would probably be Pokemon Silver version.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Like the second generation Pokemon it hits so much better than some of the other ones. I mean, you can make a case that generations 1 through 3 could all be number 1 on the Pokemon list, but for me personally, Silver and Gold, Crystal, I guess, but Silver was my jam. That is my number 2. And then number 3 is Super Mario 64. First 3D Mario game. And honestly, it still holds up. It is so good. I beat it a couple years ago on the Switch. They did a remaster, remake,
Yeah.
high definition graphics. I took a couple weeks to beat it all, and it was so satisfying. It is such a damn good game. And, like, it's hard. I didn't beat it until I was an adult. That's how difficult it was. And back then, we didn't have YouTube. You had to rely on game guides, stuff like that. It was difficult. It's such a good game. It's considered one of the greatest video games of all time.
Yeah.
Because it was so groundbreaking. 3D Mario, like it hadn't been seen before, and boy, did they capture that world perfectly.
I don't know what my top 3 would be. I think I do have to put Metal Gear Solid 3 in there.
It's a classic.
That was one of the first games that like really captivated me as a kid. I just finished Silent Hill 2, but I'm going to put it in there.
Damn, that's some
me and-
high praise.
It's probably one of the best like survival horror games ever made.
Yeah.
But I missed it in 1999 or whenever it came out because I was too young to play it.
Yeah.
So going back and revisiting it, like I totally see why everyone calls it a perfect game.
I mean, Silent Hill, just as a franchise, it's famous and popular for a reason. So.
And my number 3 is just kind of like, I'm just like, what do I even put there? I have so many games that can go in that spot.
I just picked the ones that I have logged the most time in over the course of my life, and it's easily those 3. Actually, I wouldn't say easily. There's probably some others that I could throw in there, like Star Fox 64, like Banjo-Kazooie. Honestly, a lot of Nintendo games, a lot of games from the
You're
Nintendo
a big
line.
Nintendo guy.
I mean, how could you not be when you were a kid? Like
Yeah.
that was my first console I ever got. Was I got N64.
So-
I got it on my 6th birthday, or was it my 5th birthday? It was the one that came with Mario 64. I think it was my 5th birthday.
I had like a PlayStation, so I was like, we were Sony family.
I got PS2 when I was 7 or 8 years old, so I still played PlayStation.
Yeah. What about Grand Theft Auto 3? Do you remember when that dropped and like we had to play it behind our parents' backs?
So here's the deal. It wasn't really until San Andreas and 4 that I was able to really play Grand Theft Auto. It wasn't really till 4 because my mom wouldn't buy it for me. She got it for me. She got one for me from like my 15th or 14th birthday. But when she was checking out, she told me the dude at Best Buy, I was like, are you getting this for your son or something? She goes, yeah, it's his 15th birthday. And he was like, yeah, this is a really like mature game. I wouldn't recommend it. And of course, my sweet mom was like, oh, really? Well, then we're not going to buy it. and he ratted me out, little shithead.
But like he's making like $5 an hour at that time.
Yeah, I
so.
don't know what the fuck he was living for at that moment. Why'd you steal my joy, Best Buy, dude? Like, I hope karma came and got him somehow,
this is why you have older brothers.
Yeah.
This is what I
didn't.
benefited from an older brother. My parents would have shit if they knew that I was playing Grand Theft Auto 3.
I remember when my cousin Ethan would come over with his Xbox and we would play San Andreas till like 3 or 4 in the morning. We would just shut the door and like lock it because we were getting into some awful shit.
Yeah, you did some terrible things.
I remember for my 16th birthday party, cousin Ethan, this is when 4 was out. He was downstairs. I had like 10 guys over. It was a horrible night for my parents. We stayed up to like 5 in the morning, like blasting like Rock Band and other stuff. But my cousin Ethan was over on the big screen. He had his Xbox 360 plugged in, and he was just at the strip club, like just going to town. And my sister comes down and she sees a pair of like pixelated titties on the screen and like freaks out and runs up and tells my mom, who's like, all right, that's enough. Like, we don't need to see porn in my household.
It's like the worst graphics, dude.
Horrible.
About it.
Grand Theft Auto 5 would be also on that fringe list of top 3, top 5. I think that is, it's an all-timer.
Yeah.
We've strayed from the movie aspect at this point. We're just talking about video games.
Yeah, well, that's what created these movies. And let's be honest, most of these movies are really bad.
Yeah. Honestly, like, when you look at the, movie, like, feel or theme of GTA 5, like, it is essentially like you're operating a film.
I am shocked.
A video game. They should make a movie.
I'm shocked
they should make a
that
movie.
has not happened.
Because the 3 voice actors for GTA 5 are phenomenal. That's better than most like video game movie voice acting jobs we've seen, if we're being real.
Yeah. I'm, again, shocked we haven't seen it. But it is so hard, especially with The Last of Us out now.
Oh, yeah.
To convey, video games are just able to give you so much more than film and show.
The Last of Us is pretty good. I haven't watched much, but I know that the TV show is top notch.
Yeah. And it's straight from the game.
Straight from the game.
With less detail.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell people is like, you get more detail, you get more.
It's honestly like the whole like book into movie.
Yeah,
sometimes the book just blows the movie out of the water.
Right. And I think they do a good job with the show.
Yeah.
But that's another one I'd put on the fringe top 3s right there is The Last of Us.
Yeah.
That is an emotional beating that you take in that one.
It is a classic. And that was a PlayStation only game though.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Maybe
'cause
PC, but.
Because what is that, Naughty Dog?
Something like that.
Yeah, the same people that did Uncharted.
Yep.
They don't miss.
They don't. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They got a formula.
We got a formula here, and it's right now it's working without Kyle. But I will tell everyone back home, don't fret, our pets. Kyle will be back next week for another episode, which you can always catch us on Thursdays, right, Andrew? Always.
Every Thursday.
Every other week, we do these shorter episodes, and then every other week after that, we do the longer episodes. Longer episodes are probably more fun, don't you think?
These are fun. I feel like we can get our thoughts out a little bit better. Our ADHD kind of gets masked a bit when we constrain ourselves.
You know what country plays a lot of video games?
Germany.
Germany. So we want to give a big shout out to our friends in Germany.
What's up?
Big listeners of the show. We would love to come visit you sometime.
Great country. Great people.
Great people. Our biggest fans. Oh, we appreciate it. We love you guys out there in Germany. Hopefully we see you soon. So until the next episode, you will hear Kyle's beautiful voice back onto our show. In the meantime, go pick up a controller. Play something fun. Let us know what you're playing on our social media platform. And keep in touch so you can find out what episode we're doing next. We will see you all next time.